It's Ken Harbaugh with the MeidasTouch Network. I know it feels like the midterms were ages ago, and a lot of us are breathing a huge sigh of relief. But check out this video, because the danger to our democracy is not over.
County Supervisor Bill Gates confirms to us tonight that he was taken to an undisclosed location for his own safety and given extra security from the sheriff's office. Gates, a Republican, has been a fierce defender of the county's election system and an outspoken critic of the false claims that the 2020 election was stolen. Other county officials also report receiving calls they considered threatening from campaign volunteers.
With the midterm elections, voters delivered a stunning rebuke to the election-denying extremists within the Republican Party. But I worry that a lot of them aren't going to take it that way. They're going to dig in. Because when you're that deep into a conspiracy theory, anything that challenges it in your mind just points to an even greater conspiracy. And now that Donald Trump is officially running for president again, the extremists have all the motivation they need. We have to remind ourselves that the Republican Party under Trump never had a majority of Americans supporting it. That didn't stop it from winning the presidency or retaking the House. I'm not trying to be negative. We have a lot to celebrate after these midterms. But we do need to be realistic and to confront the fact that in our system, with the way primary elections and gerrymandering work, an extremist minority can wield enormous power. So, we have to stay vigilant. I know you're tired of hearing it, but the next election is the most important of our lifetime, because when democracy is heading towards a cliff, the closer you get, the more dangerous things become. Extremist elements of the Republican Party will act on their paranoid delusions about so-called election fraud. That paranoia will be stoked by a revenge-seeking former president, who, by the way, is now back on Twitter. What we're seeing in Maricopa County is a warning sign about what's to come. So what do we do? For starters, keep talking to your friends and family about the importance of voting. If you're able to, support pro-democracy organizations like MeidasTouch or Veterans for Responsible Leadership. And if you can go the extra mile, volunteer to be a poll worker to help make it easier for people to vote. Because that's what scares the extremists most, when Americans like you and me rise up and in a free and fair election reject their vision of America.
MeidasTouch is unapologetically pro-democracy. And look, we know you are too. So please make sure you check out our best-selling shirt and our best-selling gear, the unapologetically pro-democracy gear. And hey, while you're at it, make sure you check out my favorite shirt and one of our most famous designs, It Wasn't Rigged, You're Just a Loser, at store.meidastouch.com. That's store.meidastouch.com.